Hey, Vlad, listen, man. You don't want it with me. I got more dirt. I'm just starting with that picture. Vlad, you don't want it with me, man. I know the stuff you hiding. We done dug it up. Leave me alone. Do your little show. Rob the people. Do everything you want to do. I think he mad because what it is, he feel like I'm competition. And I don't even feel like I'm competition to nobody. I don't feel like there's nobody doing a show like this.
Ricky Jr. TV. Look, I saw this and it brought some things to mind. We're going to watch a small little segment of this, and then I'm going to take you down through there so I can give you my opinions on Vlad and how
me
Vlad
and you, I think I mentioned your name when I was interviewing Aries, which gave you the green light to go back at me. Mm-hmm. And you went on your show, this show right here, and said, yo, I'm about to expose Vlad. I got a picture of his wife. Look at this ugly ass bitch. You showed this picture. The only problem is I have no idea who this is.
You don't?
I don't. Listen, I'm not married, by the way, right? But I showed you pictures of my 2 ex-wives.
You ain't never tough Vlad.
Did they look like this?
No. No.
Was the attractiveness...
You told me on the phone you bad bitch.
Listen. Because of you, ugly bitch, were DMing me thinking they had a chance. Because of you.
You got personality, dog.
Man, listen, and every time, if I would tweet, because a lot of my tweets go viral, if I was like, oh, who's the baddest female rapper, there'd always be 5 or 6. What about your ugly ass wife?
Look, I would tell you what's funny.
What about
Corey Holcomb used to be one of my favorite comedians. I mean, he's still one of my favorite comedians. He might have been my favorite comedian, but he done went real dark lately. Corey got some dark tendencies. He got some dark tendencies, and sometimes I ain't with all that. But I'm going to say this. Because the conversation about culture vultures, I always come up with Vlad and Adam 22. And I'm not saying they are. I'm not saying they not. I definitely have my opinion on them. But I'm going to say this. Vlad definitely have sinister intentions when you cross them. Now, I don't know if y'all remember years ago, Vlad sued Rick Ross. I think he won like $300,000-$400,000 or something like that off Rick Ross. Because Rick Ross had some goons jump Vlad TV. Because Vlad was, he went out his way to promote the real Rick Ross, who Rick Ross bit his story from. I'm talking about the California Rick Ross, the one who was actually moving weight, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time as him promoting him, he was dumping on Rick Ross, you know what I'm saying? And I guess, street cats do what street cats supposed to do. But anyway, that's Vlad. I just want y'all to remember that about Vlad. So right now, if you've been paying attention, Vlad fell out with Boosie. Boosie decided he needed more than $25,000. He needed $35,000. Vlad said he looked at the numbers, he looked at the books, and he said the money don't work. Because the way we doing it now, you get this 25, and then I get to still make some money off you. If I moved it up and pay you 35, then we either breaking even or I'm losing money on the interviews that we do. So I just can't do it. And Boosie got every right in the world to decide, you know what, I think I can make my own money if I just do my own little pie. Boosie got the right to try that. Now, do Boosie need Vlad to kind of edit some stuff and coach him on some stuff? Because I ain't like Boosie talking about that rape scene in that movie. I ain't really like that. Boosie, I ain't really like that. Maybe if he was Vlad wouldn't have let him say all that. But anyway, back to my story. Boosie got every right to take his ball and go play somewhere else, and Vlad got every right to take his gold back in the house. And that's what Vlad did. You know what I'm saying? But Vlad fell out with Boosie and said, you know what? Let me go on and mend fences with Charleston White. Now, Vlad might have been mending fences with Charleston White because he's been at several celebrity fights with Charleston White and Whack 100 them. So he probably been mending fences, but he hadn't been doing interviews with Charleston after they did their second interview and they had their little fallout. Then, of course, Charleston, be running down Boosie every chance he got. But the first thing he did when he fell out with Boosie is, let's bring back Charleston White. And I ain't got to give Charleston this $25,000. I can give Charleston $15,000 and I'm finna do big numbers. Then he fell out with Aries Spears, a comedian who decided, look, if Boosie getting 25, I think I'm worth that. Now, me personally, Aries not one of my favorite comedians. He ain't been one of my... I don't think I like Aries Spears ever since he was on Mad TV. That's the last time I liked Aries Spears. But, then he had that little pedophile skit he did with what's her name? I ain't like that. I ain't like that. But anyway, Aries Spears decided he need more money or he can't come back. So you know what Vlad did? Vlad went and mended fences with Corey Holcomb. You know what I'm saying? The skit, the part I just played. And Corey done said some jacked up stuff about Vlad. Not only Vlad, but Aries. If you don't know the history behind that, Aries Spears was on Corey Holcomb's show one day. He was cracking a lot of light-skinned jokes. Corey Holcomb, homeboy, put knots upside Aries Spears' head. Rightfully so, because I don't like all that light-skinned Joe crap. Don't call me no white boy. I don't like all that. Nothing against the white folk, but don't do me like that, because I'm gonna show you how black I am. But anyway, he sued Corey Holcomb. You know what I'm saying? Aries Spears sued Corey Holcomb. So they beef starts there. But Aries Spears and Vlad fell out, said negative stuff, both passed them back and forth. Vlad go back Memphis with Corey and went on his pocket. Vlad got some sinister machinations, very sinister intentions. Y'all better quit playing with some of these people. We know how Adam 22 played. We know how Adam 22 played. Now, when you're talking about culture vulturism, I think one of the things we got to stop doing is just pointing out white people and saying they automatically culture vulture, because you have people who aren't white who are culture vultures. Yeah, you got some people who are from Africa and Jamaica and these other places who come in and they do the same thing. Not saying because you're African or Jamaican, I mean you're outside of the culture. I'm just saying they have no love for black Americans, but they will monetize off of some of the stuff that we have here. I ain't talking about none of that FBA stuff. I'm not getting none of that. I'm just saying that you have people who are very disingenuous with the character and the person they are. That's how I feel about academics. I feel academics is no different than Vlad or Adam 22. That's my personal opinion. But anyway, I just wanted to do this video because I seen this and I said, you know what? Vlad is a foul dude. A foul dude. He got every right to be, but I see you. I see what you did there. So